Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss.
How are you today?
Great.
Okay, thank you for your answer. And let me introduce myself. My name is Tsania Nurul Inayah, and today we would like to learn about narrative text. Before we start our material today, let's. I have ice breaking first. Please stand up.
All business are feeding success on TikTok.
As a small business owner, you know you can't just sit back and wait for your audience to find you. You've got to get in front of them. That's why TikTok is about to be your new best friend. Refined Beauty knows exactly what we're talking about. Refined is
Perjamuan sih.
Kita disuruh
Pemujaan.
Okay.
Let's
practice.
do ice breaking.
Let's do ice breaking together.
Yes.
Okay, everyone, let's do ice breaking together.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. You can sit down. Alright, everyone. Before we start our materials today, do you know about narrative text?
Yes.
What about narrative text?
Tell a story.
Tell a story and meet and
Entertain.
entertain. And now I will explain about narrative text. Narrative text is a type of text that tells a story, real or imaginary. It can be based on true event, completely made up, or even a mix of both. And the main purpose of narrative text is to entertain, amuse, and sometimes to inform or teach a moral lessons. And the next, the generic structure of narrative text is the first is orientation. Miss Afsina, you can read the paragraph from orientation.
Orientation. To introduce the characters, setting, time and place, background and situation. For example, go in the city of Nineveh. Prophet Yunus is preached to people who worship false gods.
Okay, good job, Miss Afsina. And the next is complication. Miss Santi, you can read the paragraph.
The problem or conflict risk is what makes the story exciting and gives the characters a challenge to overcome. Example, the people refused to listen and challenge him. Prophet Yunus as well upset and left the city. Later, a terrible storm hit the ship he boarded, and he was thrown into the sea and swallowed by a giant whale.
Okay, good job, Miss Santi. And the next is resolution. Miss Siska, you can read the paragraph.
Explain how the problem is solved or how the story ends. Example, inside the well, Prophet Yunus alaihissalam prayed sincerely. Allah accepted his repentance and commanded the well to release him safely onto the shore.
Okay, and the last is reorientation. Miss Mela, you can read the paragraph.
The people of this is an additional This is an additional but helpful part that reflects on the story. It might explain the lesson, theme, or moral of the story. For example, the people of Nineveh repented and followed Allah's guidance. Prophet Yunus alaihissalam returned to them and continued guiding them with a sincere heart.
Okay, good job. And next is language feature from narrative text. The first is past tense. The past tense is tell stories in the past to make them feel real and complete. For example, Prophet Yunus warned them, but they ignored him. And the second is adverb of time. Adverb of time is show the order of events. For example, later, the storm suddenly appeared. And the next is adjective. Describe characters, animals or situation, and bring people, place, and feeling to life. For example, a stubborn people and a terrifying storm. And the last is action verb. Use strong verb to describe what the characters are doing. For example, ignored, prayed, swallowed, and said. That was explanation about narrative text, and now this is a short video. You can listen carefully, and after that, you can answer my question.
shameless life. Prophet Yunus. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
What were you reading, my son?
I was reading a book on Prophet Yunus. Is it true that the Prophet was swallowed by a huge whale?
Yes, it's true, my son.
And did the Prophet live after that?
Yes, he did. Do you want to hear his story today?
Yes, I do. Please tell me, Baba.
All right, now listen carefully. Bismillah. The story of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. A long, long time ago, there was a city named Nineveh. The people of Nineveh were idolaters who lived a shameless life. Prophet Yunus alayhi salam was sent by Allah to Nineveh to preach to them about the true God. You should believe only in Allah and obey His commands, he told them. Otherwise, a severe punishment will come upon you, he warned them. But the inhabitants of the town did not like anyone to interfere in their way of worship. We and our forefathers have worshipped these gods for many years, said an old man. And no harm has come to us, added another. Prophet Yunus alayhi salam tried very hard to convince the people about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the people kept ignoring him. He warned that if they kept on with their foolishness, Allah would soon punish them. Instead of fearing Allah, they told the Prophet that they were not afraid of his threats. Let your Lord punish us, they told him. The Prophet was disheartened by now. In that case, I will lead you to your misery, saying that he left the town of Nineveh. The Prophet became impatient and he departed without waiting for further commands from Allah. He knew that God must be angry on him. So he decided to travel to a distant land. As soon as the Prophet left the city, the skies began to change its color. It looked like they were on fire. The people were filled by fear at this sight. They remembered the destruction of the people of Ad, Thamud and Nuh. Slowly faith started penetrating their hearts. The people of Nineveh gathered on the top of a mountain and started to pray to Allah for His mercy. The mountains echoed with their cries. The people of Nineveh repented sincerely for the sins they had committed. When Allah heard their prayers, He decided not to punish them, and He showered His blessing upon the people once again. When the people realized that they were saved, they prayed to Allah for the return of Yunus alayhi salam so that He could guide them. Meanwhile, Yunus alayhi salam had boarded a small ship in the company of other passengers. It sailed all day in calm waters with a good wind blowing at the sails. But as the night came, the sea suddenly changed. There was a horrible storm, and it looked like the ship was going to be split into pieces. The waves rose as high as mountains, tossing the ship up and down. Everyone in the ship were terrified. The captain of the ship shouted to the crew to lighten the ship's heavy load. The crew first threw their baggage overboard. But this was not enough. Their safety made them reducing the weight further. So they decided among themselves that one among them will have to be thrown into the sea. In the meantime, a large whale had surfaced behind the ship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had commanded the whale to suffer, was sent by Allah.
Alright everyone, after you show this video, and now you can open your phone and open this website. Wait. You can answer this question in your phone. Okay, good job everyone. Miss Iska, can you come forward? And this is small gift for you. Thank you. Can you sit down? Alright everyone, thank you for your nice attention, and Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.